are several ways to submit work within Canvas. Depending on how your course is set up by your instructor will depend on how you access your assignments, discussion boards, and quizzes. In this video, we will look at accessing assignments, discussions, and quizzes directly from the course navigation menu. Your instructor may use modules to set up all of your coursework. If this is the case, accessing modules will take you to the work that needs to be completed. For purposes of this video, we will access each individual assignment type from the designated menu. The assignments link will take you to a page that will show you all assignments currently published for a course. This could look different depending on the course that you're in. In this example, there is one category called undated assignments. You may see multiple categories that could include assignments, essays, projects, tests and quizzes, or other things as determined by your instructor. Canvas will display both assignments and quizzes within the assignments link, as it considers them both an assignment, even though there is a differentiation between the assignment and the quiz. However, under the quizzes menu, only quizzes will be displayed. Your instructor has options on the type of submission they can apply to each type of assignment. We will discuss each assignment type individually. The four types of assignments that you will commonly see are online submissions, external submissions, media recordings, or a no submission or on paper submission. When you click the assignment, you would see the title of the assignment, due date, points possible, and then what you're allowed to submit for the assignment. Assignments would typically have additional details that would explain what you needed to complete in order to finish the assignment. Once you are ready to begin your assignment, click the Start Assignment button. Then, depending on how the assignment type is formatted by your instructor, you will see several options. You may see different tabs that allow you to select different submission types. You may only see one option. For example, if an instructor wanted you to upload a file, this would be the only option that would be visible. In this situation, the assignment is set up so that it could be done as a file upload or as a text entry. Also, you can import from your Office 365 account as well. If an assignment requires a file upload, then you would submit the file that you had completed outside of Canvas to attach it to the assignment in Canvas. This could be a Word document or PDF. Typically, it is best to upload assignments as a PDF unless your instructor has told you otherwise. It is possible for the instructor to limit the file type you upload as well. So a common problem you may run into is the instructor has limited uploads to PDF files only. If you try to upload a Word doc file, it will not accept that file. You would have to go and convert it into a PDF. The text entry allows you to type your response directly into Canvas. This item is called the Rich Content Editor and works very much like Word or Google Docs or other similar tools. You have options for changing font size, bold, italic, underline, changing colors, adding links, images, or media. There are also options for math equations, embedding code, inserting tables, and other formatting such as alignment, bullets and numbers, and indenting. You simply compose your response along with any details that go along with it, and then you click Submit Assignment, and you've submitted the assignment as a text entry. If an assignment is considered no submission or on paper, those assignment types are very, very similar. The distinction being that if it's a no submission, it's more than likely an assignment that was completed in class, say a critique of other students' work or a presentation that you made in class. Basically saying there is no submission to be made in Canvas. Obviously, there would be a submission to be made at some point somewhere. On paper is just denoting that the assignment was handed out to you on paper. The only reason it's listed on Canvas is to show you that you do have something that is due. It would have due date, points available, and it would show up in your grades once finished. However, you'll notice there is no place to start a new assignment, so there is no submission area. This is just telling you the assignment exists so that you can see your score in the gradebook. The next type that is very common is an external submission. An external submission may automatically direct you to a site outside of Canvas. This is typically a site connected to your textbook. The instructor may have set the assignment up so that you have to click the button to load the submission in another tab. So when I click there, it would take me to this resource, and then it would give me a place to set up the assignment. In this situation, I'm using an old assignment, so it says access denied because this class is not set up yet. But normally it would have a place for you to log in, and then you would submit the assignment through your textbook site, which would then link back to your Canvas account, showing that you had completed the assignment along with the score you received. The last assignment type is a media recording. In a media recording, you'll click Start Assignment the same way, and then you would click on the button to record and upload your media. You'd record your media file and submit. There are times where this does not work as smoothly as it should. Often if you are recording on a mobile device like a phone or a tablet, instructors may not be able to see the submission. Also, your file type is required to remain under 500 megabytes, or else it will show that there is no submission. So this is good for short video responses, but not if you need to turn in a lengthier video assignment. If you need to do something that requires a larger upload, then finding a different place to host the media file, such as YouTube or linking it out of your OneDrive, is a better option. When taking a quiz, you would access the quiz in the same way you access your assignments. The quiz would come up with the information with the quiz, and then you would click on the blue Take the Quiz button. You would go through and answer the questions on the quiz or the test. It is worth noting that Canvas does call all things that are assessments, whether they're quizzes or tests or exams, quizzes, but this is just a generalized term used by Canvas, and they could mean any of the above. Once finished, click on Submit Quiz. Then, depending on how your instructor set up the quiz, you may be able to see your responses along with the correct answer. You may be able to just simply see questions that you answered correctly and incorrectly, or you may be taken to a screen that confirms that you had submitted your assessment. However, you will not be able to see any of the questions. Again, this is a decision that is made by your instructor and will vary from course to course. It is possible that when you go to a quiz, the interface may look slightly different, again, depending on how your instructor set up the quiz. In this one, instead of the Start Attempt button, we have a Begin button, and the questions look a little bit different. However, the same basic premise holds true in that we can answer our questions. Now we just have some additional options on the side that allow us to view the questions in a different way. Some more options to do things like pin a question that we might want to come back to. Again, this all depends on the type of quiz your instructor set up. When finished, you would submit the quiz, and then you would have the same options at the end to see your answers, see the correct answers, or see a confirmation that you submitted the quiz. The other type of assignment you may encounter in Canvas is a discussion. So to access those, we would go to Discussions in our course navigation. Understand that we may need to navigate through our modules to get to the discussions. The discussions would then show up for the ones that are available. Any discussion boards that have been closed would then show up below, and that you could no longer comment on them, but could still view them. If we open the discussion, we would see the prompt for what we were supposed to discuss, along with any other instructions from our instructor. We would simply click Reply, and again we would see the same rich content editor as we had before, allowing us to type our response and format it as needed, add any attachments that may need to be added, and then post reply. Our reply would show up, and then often your instructor may ask you to comment on other students' discussion post, at which point you would see a reply button underneath the other student's name. You could click reply and then add your response there. So to review, we have 3 different submission types that we can make within Canvas. It could be an assignment, which has different forms depending on our instructor's selection. We have a quiz test option, and we also have discussion boards.